Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 34-degree Thursday the 17th. It's actually 41 degrees now. That's what it was this morning. Look at old Kai Guy. She's about ready to drop a knee and flounder around on the ground out there. Or she's just going to do one of her stand-up naps. So, I don't think it's supposed to be like this today. So this may be just a morning gift to us or something. I think it's supposed to rain. Birds everywhere. Of course, now I turn the camera on, you don't hear them all. In the morning, just this frenzy around the bird feeders and stuff. All right, let's start off a Thursday. So we followed this trailer with the tractor thing on there all the way down the highway. Ledwell Trailers from Texarkana, Texas. See the mud flaps on the back? Is that an Arkansas license plate on it?
Until it was so dirty I couldn't read it.
That's pretty cool. Hometown boy right there. Look at that, a sunny morning choo-choo train. How about that? I love those mixed up cars. But they're just moving things around. I don't know where the yard is south of here, but a lot of these little short ones with all the mixed up cars. That's those pallet haulers that put off all the wind when they're empty like that. I gotta show you the little thing across the water out there. Way out there's the Columbia. Oh, look, there's a ship out there too. Look at that, mama. Ah, dang. Now this was definitely, there's no rain, but I mean beautiful sunshine, then cloudy. Then beautiful sunshine, then cloudy.
Yeah, I like the sunshine part.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's, of course, this time of year it comes right through the windshield.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you can turn the heater way down.
I know. A little hot.
If we're in the Acura, it'll probably blown some air conditioner at us a couple of times.
No kidding.
Well, Mama, it's
Yes,
Thursday.
Yep.
Let's go in there and get her done.
Sounds good.
All righty.
All right.
Have a wonderful day there, little
You
mama.
too, hubby.
Love you bunches.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So they're going through one of their cycles where they gut everything out. There was a whole bunch. There was like 4 police cars and all kinds of stuff when I first got here. But yeah, they'll clean it out and then slowly comes back again. So the officer calls and says, I have to have the bike. I go, well, that fuel pump's going to leave him stranded somewhere. He goes, he knows that. And they told him, you just got to do it. Have to deal with it. I said, well, the other problem is the suspension is set in the fullest soft mode. And I can't adjust it, not without taking another bike apart and doing it. And I don't think the customer is going to be happy about us, multiply removing stuff. I mean, we'd have to steal one off the floor or something, but he said he's fine. He'll take it. He'll just deal with it. Hope that pump doesn't. Of course, he's got all the lights and stuff. If something happens to him, bike stops running. It hasn't stopped running on him. It's losing pressure, and it's making it run really bad. That's what all the codes were. The codes had nothing to do with the front shock. There was a hidden code, and in the description for that Linbus thing, it does not display a warning to the driver. So his red triangle was because the fuel pressure was dropping because the pump is failing. And yeah, that's a dangerous mode because the bike stops running. You don't want to be bombing down the freeway and all of a sudden your bike stops running and a Mack truck's barreling down on behind you. Oh, the other thing too, I need to put the brake pads on it. He's like metal back there. Just starting to touch. It didn't damage the rotor, thankfully. So anyway, once again, I'm off of that and back on this. That's all right. Just part of the J.O.B. Oh, and one other thing. This may shock the heck out of you. I bought an Indian this morning. An Indian vest. I like vests and all our vest collection. So I went over. I know Indians got vests. So I found the most discreet looking one. It only says Indian there. And on one of the, right there. It does say it nice and bright inside there, but you're wearing it. But yeah, it's really nice. I like it. Mama?
Yes, Papa.
So I took that police bike for a ride. That's very annoying. And had a nice little ride. Come back, go to transfer them to the card. Never hit the record button.
Oh no.
Or I assume that's what I did, because they're just 0 files, 0 content.
Oh, that.
I was so mad, and I mean, once you test ride one, I can't go for a ride again.
Yeah.
That's joyriding at that point.
Yeah.
And plus, I always feel weird riding those police bikes anyway. Everybody gives you the looks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some dude in a dirty old uniform out riding around a police bike. Yeah. But anyway, look how dark it looks out here tonight.
It's cloudy.
Well, I know that, but it's just weird the difference them clouds can make.
Yeah.
All right, let's mosey on northbound.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Made it home safe and sound. No gas stop. Well, we did stop at Red Apple. Kelly grabbed a couple of little things. She goes, well, you know how we don't like to stop on a Friday. I just need a couple of things for the weekend. Something for breakfast and something else. I don't know what it was. Just a little sack of stuff. The old Toledo Red Apple. It's actually one of those IGA things now. Something fresh or whatever. Everybody in town still calls it the Red Apple. In fact, it even has a little honor thing. They left a little red apple in their logo of the new store. But yeah, it was a bummer. I lost that footage off of that RT. Man, I was talking about that thing set so soft. What's funny is the officer ultimately never came and picked it up. When it's usually, if it's after 1 or 2 o'clock, they usually come the next morning. They're there when the store opens. They're there before I get there. That thing will be gone in the morning. But anyway, yeah, super soft. I didn't try adjusting the suspension because, there is a LIN bus problem. So I don't know what the reaction is going to be. Warned them it's going to be super soft. But man, riding that thing, it was way softer than I thought it was going to be. But out of the day, between weird stuff that happened today, somebody pulled the towels off of that F750 GS. I think I know who it was, and I'd like to wring their ever-loving neck. Nobody comes downstairs and messes with my stuff. Everybody knows, don't touch my stuff. But anyway, so I spent about a half an hour cleaning dust that had made its way in there and just making sure nothing got anywhere else. So that was just a huge waste of time that was absolutely unnecessary. But anyway, from there I had a little fight with the timing the cams. I mean, the tool and everything worked right, but it was just kind of cumbersome. I hadn't done that. Oh no, I haven't done anything to those 750, 850s. But the cool thing that came out of the day is a guy that started in the motorcycle business the day after me. I got hired, and the very next day, I think he was already hired, but he started the day after me. And anyway, I think I told you guys last year, him and a relative, it's not his brother-in-law, I forget who he said it was. Anyway, relative is, they both came in and bought Honda XR 650Ls. And I was telling you, he had a 81 XR 500R that was like way too tall for him, And I go, man, how you gonna ride that thing? That XR 650L, I said, that thing's intimidating to me. That's like riding them old GSs, You got to be about 7 foot tall to ride those things. He goes, oh, we're getting them lowered. So a guy that does specialty suspension stuff in the Longview Kelso area, actually, he was a parts manager at York Yamaha when I was a young kid, and I used to walk across there from high school. We had an open campus. I used to go there every single day. Ended up buying, I didn't buy my 250 Honda from there. Well, my dad bought it. He got it from Columbia River Honda and Suzuki in St. Helens, Oregon. We're living in Longview there, up on the hill there, Columbia Heights. But anyway, I got my 81 750F, my 79 CBX, my 81 XT500. I think there's the SR500 and the TT500. Anyway, a bunch of motorcycles here. Of course, I worked there. You got, back in those days, and employee discount was pretty much cost. You know, you're out, employees advertise the heck out of their bikes. You're riding back and forth to work. You go out with all the local boys and go dirt riding with them when it's dirt. Good Lord. When it's dirt bikes. I forgot I rode that thing in the rain last time. That thing is a hot mess. Holy moly. But anyway, he was in, and I go, how's that XR650L treating you? He goes, oh, great. And I said, so you got it lowered, I assume. He said his stock tires, he burnt the thing out in like 1,700 miles, which on a big thumper, that's not a hard thing to do. Look at the tires on this thing. They were gone it was about 1,500 miles. They were gone on this thing. What is the mileage on this old gal? Good Lord. I didn't even know I rode it that much. Almost 3,600 miles on that thing. Oh, that's right, because we had to do the 3,000 mile service, and that's when I resealed the head and all that stuff. You guys remember that? Last year, year before, whenever that was. But anyway, he got the thing lowered 5 inches. I go, good Lord, 5 inches. I go, that's like super motard type height now. He goes, oh yeah, it says it feels like a flat track. It's awesome. He goes, yeah, we need to get together and go for a ride. You, Kelly, and I, like in the old days. Go for a rip. We used to, good Lord, we lived on motorcycles. At that age, he's 7, I think he's 7 years older than I am. But he's still out there getting it. And anyway, he used to go all over the place. He had a 1980 CB750 Custom, which I'm sure he still has. And different dirt bikes and stuff like that. We either with the girls running around on street bikes or, well, with the girls on the dirt bikes too. And they usually hung out and did campfires, and they weren't interested in riding back then. They just hung around, did girl stuff at the campsite area, and we went ripping through the woods. Sand dunes, we go out there a lot. There was a place over on the Oregon side just across the river from the Columbia, from Longview. It's called Rainier Beach. It got bought out, and you're not allowed to go out there anymore. But, yeah, a lot of times. But anyway, he's talking about us getting together. So I said, well, maybe Kelly and I will chase you around on the Himalayas. You might have to wait for us a little bit. I said, or maybe I'll get my DR and we'll just let Kelly catch up. Or worse yet, and let her take Flirty and she'd make a fool out of both of us. Harley would flat leave these things. It'd be gone. We'd catch her in the turns, though. Anyway, it ended up being a good day. I was pretty bummed about losing that footage. You know, you kind of do something and it was one of those good ones, too. You know, you ever know when I tell you about losing footage on something, it's always one of those really good ones. One that I was like, hot dang. You should have seen the look on my face when I'm trying to transfer, because I transfer it to my Windows laptop at work, and then from there I just dump it on a card and bring it home. And that way all the camera stuff's out of the way. It's on a little thumb drive that's iOS and USB-A. But anyway, I just transfer it to the MacBook store. I have a external storage. Anyway, I don't want to go into all those details. But anyway, it wouldn't transfer over. I'm going, what's going on? Why won't the dadgum camera? It says it's hooked up to UPS or USB, but it's not showing anything. So I look at the camera and I go, what's going on here? Yeah, there's no footage there. Must not have hit the go button. And that was one of those good, it was a fun ride. It was more of a parking lot ride, because I just feel weird. I just wanted to seat in the rear brakes. The rear brake pads I put on there. That's the only reason I need to ride it. And I was just curious how soft that thing's going to be. Unbelievably soft. I don't think I've ever ridden an RT with everything in the softest setting. Crazy soft. That was nuts. He's not going to like that. But I don't know. He'll take it in the morning. I'm sure I'll be grabbing something off the floor, a donor bike, to set his suspension where he wants it and ship him out. I never figured they'd come get the thing. Plus, that fuel pump's going to leave him stranded somewhere. You know, we warned him. And he goes, yeah, I know. He goes, I told my commander or whatever. And he says, you got to get it. Okay. But anyway, that's one of those days. Be a better vlogging day tomorrow. How about that? It's got to be. All right. I'll go grab little one. We'll do a goodbye here. She's probably chomping at the bit to eat dinner. It's important that she eats scheduled. So, anyway, thanks for the chit-chat. Staring at a DR the whole time. Hello there, YouTube. Dang. So I looked around. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find the SD card slot so I could maybe download that footage out of my head. Wouldn't that be nice? Going, oh, I forgot to record that. Hold on, let me just download it right quick.
Yeah, let me just
I'll take it for the ride. You can see through my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Without my glasses, there may be a blurry spot here and there. I'll just blame it on a bug on the lens.
There we go.
That was cool seeing old Floyd today.
Mm-hmm. Haven't seen him in
Yeah.
Coon's age.
Maybe that XR, that's gonna be something else. I'd like to see what his XR looks like lowered 5 inches.
Yeah,
That's gonna be crazy looking.
Yeah.
That thing, that swing arm lays pretty much flat, I would imagine, at 5 inches down. That thing probably looks like it's 7 feet long.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's not too much suspension there.
I don't think it matters on them things. They got so much suspension on them things. A lot of suspension. She may be a little stiffer running than what she was, but they probably, I'm imagining, probably revalved some stuff in there too.
Yeah, and I don't think he takes it off road. He's just fiddling.
Yeah, the casual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like most people do with GSs and GSAs.
Yeah.
Most of them things come in, they got street tires on them, or predominantly street tires.
Oh, yeah.
Which is cool. I take street bikes out in the dirt.
Yeah. Himalayans don't find the dirt very often.
No.
No.
Although,
we like to stay on the road.
I don't remember where I rode it when I rode it last. I think it's some kind of dirty. I don't remember it. I guess it was wet or something.
Probably kind of dusty or something.
Yeah. I think it was wet that day, but must have been went down some road where the log trucks go.
Yeah.
Mess up anything.
Yeah. Or our driveway.
Yeah. Poor Acura. You know, once you hit the freeway, you're pretty much okay, unless you get stuck behind a bunch of log trucks, you know, heading out to the mills. But, man, you go down our road, all the guys with pickup trucks, the farmers, and tractors end up going down the road.
Yeah.
It's just a mess, just mud. Anyway, I think on that, we're going to call it a day. Hope for a better vlogging day tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow is a new day.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. Tomorrow's Friday too, isn't it?
Friday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you then.
We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.